Hello students, in today's class we are going to discuss about string operators in chapter 8. This is very important 5 marks question. We have 5 types of string operators. They are concatenation, append, repeating, string slicing, stride when slicing the string. So for concatenation you are having the plus sign, appending plus equal to, for repeating asterisk. Now we will discuss about these operators in detail. First operator is concatenation. Joining of, what do you mean by concatenation? Joining of two or more strings is called as the concatenation. That is, merging two strings, two or more string is called as the concatenation. Okay. So the plus operator is used to concatenate. For doing this operation, we can use the plus sign. So for example, welcome is one string and in between you have plus and you have written one more string, that is Python. So this concatenation operator is used in between. So you will be getting the output as welcome Python. This is given in the interacting mode. Next operator is append. That is, what do you mean by appending? Adding more strings at the end of an existing string is known as the append. Okay, that is, first concatenation is joining two strings. Here adding at the end of the existing string. You have one string and if I want to add string at the end means we have to go for plus equal to. This operator is used to append a new string with an existing string. For example, str1 is equal to welcome to str1 plus equal to learn Python print of str. So you get the output as welcome to learn Python. Okay, so before you have only string 1 as welcome to. So because of this plus equal to or appending operator, now this string has been joined at the end and you have the value for string 1 as welcome to learn Python. The third operator is repeating. Asterisk symbol is used for this. This operator is used to display string in multiple number of times. For example, I want to display the string number of time means I can make use of this asterisk. str1 is equal to welcome. So print of str1 asterisk 4. So 4 times will be displayed. So we'll get the output as welcome displayed 4 times. Now we'll execute that. Let s1 is equal to welcome to. Okay, and s2 second string I am initializing Python. I want to join these two, then I can write as s1 plus s2. See, welcome to Python is displayed. Okay, this is concatenation, that is joining two strings. Next one is s1 plus equal to, we are appending, we are going to append. Plus equal to operator is called as the appending operator. Okay, so welcome to, I am giving message, instead of s1 I am writing s2 plus equal to Python. Value of s2 is Python. Okay, so I am adding another string or message to the present string. Okay, so for I am using plus equal to. So I am writing here Python is a programming language. Okay, now I want to print s2. Okay, before s2 value is Python. Okay, you have the value of s2 as Python. Now I have used this plus equal, that is appending operator, and I am adding this at the end, okay, of this string s2. So s2 value will now change into, well, Python is a programming language. So see, Python is a programming language. The third operator is repeating. Okay, so for repeating we have to make use of asterisk. So print Python I want to repeat, so I can write as print asterisk. How many times I want to repeat? 4 times. If I want to repeat means then I can write it as asterisk 4. Okay. So because you have Python value, that is S2 value has been changed as Python is a programming language. So Python is a programming language have been repeated 4 times. So otherwise I can write print off. You can also include one more string. I'm giving one message. This thing has to be repeated 4 times. Okay. Now see, welcome has been repeated 4 times. So instead of this variable, you can also directly give the string within double quote. So this is about the asterisk, that is multiplying operator. Multiplication operator, it is used for repeating. Okay, so this is repeating operator. Now next thing is string slicing. So what is slice? Slice is a substring of a main string. That is, normally the word slice means we have to take a small piece from a bigger one. Okay, that is called as a slice. So slicing the fruit, for example. So here this operator is used for taking a substring from a main string. From the given string I can extract some characters and I can form a string. Okay, so that is called as a substring. So that is the process of obtaining the substring from the main string is called as the slicing operation. Okay, so a substring can be taken from the original by using this square bracket operator and index. Okay, so we can make use of this square bracket operator and inside we have to mention the index. So this is also known as the slicing operator. Using the slicing operator, we have to slice one or more substrings from a main string. So format, what is the syntax of writing this means str, write the string and then within the square bracket we have to mention the index, starting index, put colon and then ending index. Okay, so from where you have to start the starting character index until we have to stop. Okay, the ending character index have to be mentioned. So that substring will be obtained by using this format. Okay, for example, str1 is equal to Tirukural. Print str of 1 of 0. So you know the index starts from 0. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that it goes. Okay. So str of 1 of 0 means only single character I am taking. So what is that is index is 0. So t will be displayed. Next one, slice a substring from index 0 to 4. I want to obtain a substring. Here I have obtained only a single character. I want to obtain a substring from 0 to 4. Okay. So print str1 0 is to 5. Okay. So from 0 to 5. So it will be obtained, that is 0 to 5 is the ending. Starting character is index position is 0 and ending or stop position is 5. That means always in case of Python we have to take the end value as -1. So this becomes 4. So 0 to 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll be getting the answer as 0. So this is the output. This is how we can slice or obtain a substring from the main string. Stride when slicing the string. When the slicing operation, the third argument is known as the stride. When you slice, you will be define two arguments only. Okay. If you mention the third argument, that is called as the stride. What is the use of that means? This refers to the number of characters to move forward after the first character is retrieved from the string. Okay, so the third argument, which is called as stride, tells how to move forward, how many steps we have to move forward after writing the first character. If I tell the example, you can understand. So the default value of stride is always 1. Okay, so str1 is welcome to learn Python. So I am giving 10 is to 16. So if you execute, you can understand very easily. We shall open the IDLE. Now S1, that is string, we are going to discuss about slicing operator. So I am writing str is equal to Tirukural. Same example. First one, print str square bracket. The slicing should be given by using the square bracket. Okay, so I am giving only 0. So close the parenthesis. So you'll get the output as T. Next I am giving the command print str of 0 is to 5. That is both the index I am mentioning, starting as well as the ending. So Thiru is the answer. Next, str of colon 5. I am missing the first index and writing the ending index. So Thiru, for this also Thiru. Next, print str of 6 colon. I am missing the ending index. So Kuran. So this is how we are getting the output. Now let us see the string and index position of that particular string. Okay. See Tirukural. This is the string what I have given. Tirukural. So str value is Tirukural and we can assign the index. In case of string, the starting index will always starts from 0. So for the letter T, it is 0. For H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So these are the index position of the given string Tirukural. The first one we have written as print str of 0. Okay, so only one character it is displaying, that is I have given only one index position, so 0. So what is the letter for index position 0? T. So you are getting the output as T. Next one I am mentioning both the starting index as well as the ending index. Okay, so 0 is to 5. This 5 end will always be taken as -1. Okay, so 0 is to 4. In case of for loop also you have, so always Python takes the index value, that is ending index value, as -1 only. So this is 0 is to 4. So from 0 to 4. Okay, so here if I underline you can understand. So 0 is to 4. So this is the output. So we are getting 0. Next one is print starting index I have not mentioned and ending index is again 5. That means 4. So if first index starting is not mentioned, means always it considers the default value as 0. So again same only, 0 is to 4. So we'll be getting the output as 0. Next one is 6. The starting index is 6. Colon, ending index is not mentioned. So in this case it will consider till the end of the string. So from 6, this is 6. Okay, from here, now ending index I have not given, so we have to write up to this. Okay, so you are getting the output as Kural. Okay, so now for example I am writing one more thing, print str of 6 is to 9. Okay, so you are getting the output as Kul. So see 6 from here, 6, 7, 8. I have given 9, but you have to take us -1. So 6 to 8. So it is giving us the answer as Kur. Okay, so this is called as the slicing. Now I have given the string as welcome to learn Python. First one I have given as print. This is the first example. Print s of 10 is to 16. That is the previous example you have seen, no, same thing. We are simply slicing because third argument I have not. If you are mentioning the third argument, then it is known as the stride. So 10 is to 16. So starting index to ending index. So 10 is to 15. So you are getting the output as learn. We shall see this. See, welcome to Learn Python. The index position starts from 0 for the letter W, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. up to the last character is having the index as 22. Okay. So the first one, S of 10 is to 16. So from here 10 there is a space. Even the space will also be considered as one character and it will be given the index position. So 10 is to 16 from here to here. Okay, that is, I will show you the position. So 10 is from here to here. Okay, so space LEARN space, so that is output. That's why you are getting a space in front. Okay, next one, I have made a mistake here, so it's showing error because I have given double quotes. The next thing is print S of 10 is to 16 is to 4. I have mentioned the third argument, that is called as the stride. So from the substring I have to stride. Okay, if you see the index position you can understand. Okay, so learn is the string. Substring we have obtained by giving the index position 10 is to 16. Okay, so here this, and then I have given a third argument as 4. In case of stride, it is used to move forward after retrieving the first character. So what is the first character? Space. So it will be giving a space and then we have to move forward 4 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the letter? R. So you are having R. So we are getting the output as R. Again, if you have number of characters means we have to consider as 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that they have to jump for 4 characters. Okay, so next one is print S of 10 is 16 2. Now they have given the stride value as 2. So the first character will be revealed, that is displayed, so space will be displayed. The first character is space. 2 steps I want to move forward. Okay, it's because I have given the stride value as 2. So this will be 1. So you can write it here. This becomes 1, then 2. Again consider 1, 2, 1, 2. Like that you can write. Okay, so now we have to display only the second character for each step. Okay, so E, next second character is R. Okay, so ER, so that is the output. So and here the space is there, so it is not visible here. This is how we have to stride the characters. Okay, next print S. We have not mentioned, instead of mentioning the index they are given as colon. Okay, that means the first index is missing, the second index is also missing, and third is given as the stride value. So if both indexes are missing means it will take the entire thing, that is default value for the first index is 0. The second index starting is not, ending value is not given means it will consider the entire string. So the whole string will be considered if you give like this. Okay, if you are giving like this, both the colon means the substring is, there is no substring, but it will consider the entire string. So welcome to Python will be considered. Okay, now 3 has been given. Okay, so what we have to stride 3 steps. Okay, move forward 3 steps after displaying the first character. What is the first character? It's W. Okay, so we have to write W first, then we have to write 1, 2, this is 3. Okay, then 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So like that we have to put the steps, that is move forward. Stride means it moves forward that number of characters which is given. So 3 means it has to move forward 3 characters. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. After displaying the first, so we have to display the first character. If you miss this, the entire thing will go wrong. Don't start from here. Write the first character and start moving from next character onwards. Okay, so now we have to display the first character. What is the first character? W. And then third, the number 3, the character which is under the index 3, we have to write. Okay, so C, next one is 3, and then here O, and then here E. Under 3 you have N, next you have Y, next you have O. Okay, so W, C, E, O, E. The space will also be considered. Okay, so E, next N, Y, O. So this is how it will be displayed. Okay, so W, that is display the first character, then move forward 3 steps. Okay, so simply you can write like this, 1 2 3 1 2 3, like that if you put, and write all the third character. Okay, then you will be getting the output for stride. Okay, if you are giving the negative value, okay, so S of colon -2. See, it is writing from the reverse value. So last character, as usual, when we are writing positive index, the first character we have to write. Here we have to write the last character first. Okay, N, and then we have to move forward backwards. When we give the positive index, you have to move forward. When you give the negative index, you have to move forward after displaying the last character. So 1 2, what is the second character? H, then 1 2 1 2, like that you can count and you can write it. Okay, so this is how we have to write the string. Okay, for example, we can give simple thing you can understand. So S1 is equal to, I am writing S1 is equal to HELLO, hello I am giving. Okay, now I am writing print S1. So I have given another value S1. Okay, S1 is equal to hello. Print S1 of -2. Negative stride I have given. So -2. So it will be that is start from the last character. So display the last character. What is the last character? O. Okay, and then O will be printed. Then 1 2. Put number like this, 1 2. So L first, second L will be printed. Then 1 2. H will be printed. Okay. If for the same thing I am giving the positive index, S1 ::2. So now we can see here. So H, the first character will be printed, then 1 2 L, then 1 2 O will be the last one. Okay, so it will, positive means move forward after displaying the first, negative means move backward after displaying the last character. This is called as the stride.